Hey guys, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my visual diary, and on today's video we're just gonna do a life update. I told myself I'm gonna post every single week of the year, and I already told you guys that. Like, that's been a goal this year, and so I'm like, I'm getting a video out no matter what because I made that commitment to myself, so I'm gonna do it. Life has been lifing. Like, life has just been crazy. Like, I'm under a lot of stress. Like, just in like simple terms, like my insurance situation is going on. Like, for those of you guys that don't know, my house burned down in November. I lost everything, me and my son, and I had a huge deadline like last weekend, and they were threatening to like kick us out of our hotel if we didn't give them all of our itemized lists, and it was just like a whole bunch of back and forth. And so that was just so stressful. And then Leo's applying to kindergarten, girl. And apparently, like, there's like this whole application process. Like, I had an interview, Leo had to interview, we had to submit a financial aid application. We had to do like so many things. And this was for kindergarten for him to go to a private school because I went to private school. So that's stressful. I don't even know if he got in. I find out March 30th. But my insurance is trying to kick me out. And so I don't even know where I'm going to live, because I'm going to live either in Stockbridge or in Atlanta. But it just depends on if he gets into the school we applied to. And we don't find out till March. So that's been stressing me out. My relationship has been stressing me out. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, my relationship, we are in like a very weird space. And like, it's hard. Everybody says like get into a relationship, you know, like everybody romanticizes relationships and like having a significant other and all of these things. But I feel like people don't really talk about like the legitimate hard things. And like when people are thinking about hard things, like they're thinking about like cheating. Like, cheating is not something that should be a hard thing. Like, that's just not something that you should be dealing with. Or like somebody putting their hands on you, or like I'm trying to think. Like, things that, like, are not hardships. Like, but that's, like, the things that people think, like, if somebody's not doing those things, like, the relationship is great. And that's just not always the case, you know? And, like, this is probably the healthiest relationship I've ever been in. And it's just been, we're going through, like, a weird patch. And it's just very stressful when I don't know what's going on there. And then we also have Leo trying to get into school. I'm getting kicked out of my apartment / hotel situation / my insurance is like, hurry up and give me a list. I don't want to sell myself short. And then like my freaking car is like, I've had my car since 2016. So I've almost had my car for 10 years. And I love her. Like, I love her. Like, that is, like, I cherish the car so much. The car has been through so many memories with me. Probably went from the most hardest of my life to the best times of my life to where I am currently. But, honey, like, everything is going wrong with her. Like, everything is going wrong with her. The heat, the brakes, oil, catalytic converters, radio, light, brake light, like everything is like every day it's something new. And I'm just like, this car's on its way out, and I'm like, I gotta get a new car at some point. And it's just like thing after thing after thing after thing. And so I was supposed to edit a video this weekend, and I was just like, I was so mentally overwhelmed and exhausted. I was just like, you know what, I'm a human being. I have to allow all of these things that are happening in my life, and I have to just like allow myself to settle. Like, I just have to. And like the one thing that I can always count on is God throughout everything. But even with God, I feel like a little lost. Not like I'm cursing God, because I'm definitely not cursing, but I just feel like lost. Like, I just feel alone, you know? And so it's just been like, it's been hard, bro. Like, I don't get in here and like complain. I think maybe it's just like the trauma, like, of going through like what I went through, and then just being like everything everywhere all at once is like coming apart. But It's been crazy. Oh, and the other thing that was just me on my piano recital. I have been learning piano. Yeah, I'm learning piano. And I had my first piano recital in front of a live audience. Whoo, girl. Girl. Which I am happy about. I'm happy I did it, but at the time, girl, at the time for preparing for that show, I was stressed out. Like, there is nothing like performing as an adult. There is nothing like performing an instrument as an adult in front of an audience of adults. Like, there was like 50 or 60 people in the crowd. It was crazy, okay? Like, that was probably the hardest thing that I've done since after I had Leo. Like, legitimately. Business school has definitely been one of the hardest degree I've ever had, but me getting up there and doing something for fun and challenging myself in that way. And piano is literally like learning a new language. Like, I was stressed out. So all of this was happening, okay? I just like, this weekend I was just like, I can't. I just need time to like decompress because all this stuff was due. My insurance was due on last Thursday. My piano recital was last Sunday. Me and my boyfriend have been going through it for like almost a month now. We're going through a patch. It's been almost a month with that. Leo's application for school and all of that is February 1st, but I was February 1st, but his interviews and everything didn't end until February like 25th or something like that. And then we don't find out until March 30th. So it's just like all of this clustered at once. I'm done. Oh, and traveling. Okay. I'm in Edinburgh. I'm in Scotland right now. So I just needed a day. While editing this, there was one stressor that I literally, like, it's hard for me to talk about, is Leo. I feel like when all of this situation happened, Leo did not take it well. Leo is probably taking it as bad as I am. That probably, like, single-handedly was, like, the worst part for me because, like, when this whole fire situation happened, like, I don't really care about, like, Mike. There's, like, things, like, I'm not even gonna say I was materialistic because I'm not even really materialistic anyway. Like, I like food and I like going places. I'm not really materialistic. Literally, like, once the fire happened, like, it really, like, reshaped, like, it literally, like, reshaped, like, how I look at, like, materials. And, I just became, like, numb. And, like, I still am in a way. And I think what hurt me the most was, like, the feeling of, like, stability. And, like, me having to go through the list again and get that in was, like, bringing up the emotions. Because, like, I was thinking about everything. Because, like, the whole time I didn't think about the things I lost. But then, like, having to go through the list was the first time I really had to actually start thinking about the things that I lost. And, like, I got something as simple as Netflix back, because I had Netflix on, like, my TV in my room was, like, the only TV that still had my brother's Netflix account. And, I finally, like, sucked it up and bought a Netflix account last week. And, Leo now has access to, like, the movies that we were watching, like, in our old place. And, like, I'm thinking about him being in his bed. And, like, I'm thinking about our routine. And, like, not being able to have that, like, stability, you know? And we finally had, like, stability. And everything being, like, so uncertain, like, with everything in my life. Like, because it's not just me, you know? And, like, that impact on my child is, like, it's just so gut-wrenching. Like, because it'd be different if I could control it. But, like, even with this whole kindergarten thing, like, he's going to have to change schools. We're going to be moving again. Like, and, like, it's impacting him. Like, it's unstable, you know? And, like, being unstable, and it's, like, I've worked too hard to be unstable. And it's not like it's something that I'm doing, right? Like, these are literally freak of nature incidents. And it's just like, I don't know, bro, getting to me. And so that is like another stressor. Like the list itself, like making the list wasn't like you would think like just make the list and like do it, but it was like the memories. Like I just refused this whole time to actually sit down and think about it. And now that I'm actually having to confront it and then like actually thinking about how I'm gonna replace it and just thinking about like all the new things, and I'm thinking about the impact it's gonna have on Leo, because like he's definitely been impacted by this, like, and I can see it in him, and he's finally starting to come back around, and I'm just like, wow, like I lost you for like literally since November, and like I don't know, it's just, it's hard, bro. Like all this is just like, it's just a lot. So that is my life update. Sorry that it's negative, but this is my real life. Not everything's gonna be positive, and y'all know me. I've always said this. I'm gonna give y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly, because this is real. This is real life. This is my diary, and not every day's gonna be good. But I'm gonna look back at this and be like, you know what? God got me through it, and He didn't leave me. So I'm just gonna try to be mindful of that and all the other experiences. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it's easy, because I'm tired, girl. That's my video today. This is the rawest YouTube video I've ever made. So I hope you guys like it. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Usually I post things about books, day in the lives, traveling, school, like much more upbeat things. But today's just a real video. Okay? So I love you guys. And I will see y'all next week. And I definitely will see y'all in my New York. Next week will be my New York vlogs. And they're lit. So I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.